is Luigi Pignatiello and you're listening to Music Without Frontiers show. This podcast aims to inspire musicians and music lovers in the web and in the music industry. And now enjoy the music. Okay, it's a great pleasure tonight to introduce this wonderful guest, wonderful musician. We have Kevin G. Davy on trumpet. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Luigi.
How are you doing?
Fine. Good to be here.
Yeah, I'm really, really glad. We're gonna share some music soon. Kevin, you are such an amazing player. I've always loved your feeling. You're so emotional when you're playing, and what would you describe your playing, if you can find some, let's say no words, but some colors or some tastes, something else than words? How would you describe the way you're playing or when you're playing? What do you colors? What smells? What do you feel? What do you feel?
Nature, really.
Nature.
You're trying to play with the energies or forces in nature, and the trumpet especially has something like that connection to that. And what I would visualize is out in nature, and the simple folk music, actually, with space in it and peacefulness in it, is a good place to start.
Yeah. So I mean, the sound of nature, yeah, with
Yes.
yeah, with space, with rivers, with trees, with winds, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I could really feel it.
Yeah, you try to do that, and that is ancient as well. It's ancestral. It's ancient.
It is.
You feel it. You're connecting to something that's ancient, and it's timeless, really, because the players now who are playing the music, that's the way it's going now. Anyway, that's always been the way.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you, mate. Good. I mean, do you want to? I don't know. I don't know nothing about your starting. I don't know if you feel like talking about it. So this is a weird question. So well, I don't know if you started with trumpet. Do you play some other instruments before, or you? It's the.
Well, I was a young boy in Nottingham, and I was in a marching band. You know, that was a starting point. I didn't really do it at school. It wasn't so accessible at school. But in some youth marching band stuff, and then brass band, I was doing that in my own time.
Okay.
And
Good.
people were kind volunteer people, gave up their time with other parents to give us a chance to play. And in my late teens, I started taking it a bit more seriously. But I came out of the youth band stuff, boys brigade stuff. It was brass band was a northern thing because I'm from the north.
Okay.
And
where exactly are you? From Manchester.
Well, actually, I've got strong connections with Manchester, but I'm born in Nottingham.
Nottingham. Okay.
Yeah, and then when I was 25, I moved to Manchester.
Okay.
And there's a brass band tradition up north.
Okay.
There's the Salvation Army brass bands, all this stuff, and what they emphasize on those things playing hymns is the tone of the instrument. So that's something that there's a brass tradition, but I think playing hymns and the tone of the instrument, that's something that I've always kept with me.
Okay, good.
You know,
well, thank you for sharing this. Thank you, Kevin. You are one of the top musicians here in London. I mean, you're a great name up there. You've been touring a lot. I know that in quite busy with sessions and whatever. So, any advice for young musicians, or what would you say to young musicians that are starting on this kind of job?
I think stay true to yourself, and it's good to have music education. It's good to go through the theoretical side of it as well. Know something about that. Know something about your instrument, compositional approaches, and all this sort of thing. Spirituality, the history of the music. Know something about the roots of the music, the folklore connections in the world, and that it's about emotions as well. It's not just about playing as a machine. We're actually a human being playing the instrument. So, and in the end, with all those things, try to get your own voice, as well as trying to survive in music. But be yourself is the main thing.
I totally agree with that, Kevin. And this is the main reason why I've started this project called Music Without Frontiers, as a podcast for music with nothing behind it, that pure sounds and silence, and whatever comes, that's good. I mean, no overdubbing, no editings, no strange effects, or just pure music coming from the soul, and so really connected to nature, and really connect to us as a human being, with all our good and bad, so with all our mistakes as well. I always remember this phrase, this quote, from Miles Davis, says, "Don't worry about mistakes, there are none." And it's true. When you're playing, a mistake is still a playing factor. It's important. It makes us human. Doesn't make us a machine. So I totally agree with you.
Yeah, and Miles Davis is the dominant trumpet player for me anyway, out of all of them. His approach and everything he did over that 50 or 60 year career, he laid it down for everybody, and his influence is there today. Everywhere you look, you can't really blow up a horn without playing something from him.
Yes. Yeah, and not only for trumpets, trumpet player, but it's big.
He's dominant as a leader, an example.
Yeah.
In so many ways, and how his artistic choices.
Yeah. And also as a band leader, you always had the capacity of choosing the persons to work with, and used to share time with musicians. Share time, and
everybody that played with him became a leader.
Yeah.
So that's a sign of something.
Yeah.
He was able to share with people, and then they all became band leaders as well.
Yeah. Well, Kevin, I'm so glad you're here. So I think we could start playing some music.
Yes.
And I'm really, really, really happy to have top musicians, jazz musicians.
And by the way, thank you for the invitation, Luigi.
It's a great pleasure.
You're also a superb musician, and I'm flattered to be asked to be a guest on your show. I love your compositions and your playing, and as you know, I've played in Italy. I've had the opportunities to play in Italy when I was touring with Lamb and other jazz and African projects. And I know in Italy there's superb musicians there.
Yeah.
Fantastic musicians are in Italy.
Yeah.
And it's a high level there, so yes.
Well, I mean, in London too. I mean, there's a nice jazz scene, and there's a lot of music going on here. So, I mean, thank you for that. It's a great honor for me to share a few notes with you. So, okay, so I hope you will enjoy this free improvisation. So, Kevin G. Davy again, and me on a guitar. Okay.
Thank you very much, Luigi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Music Without Frontiers show, hosted by Luigi Pignatiello. Go to musicwithoutfrontiers.net for more information about the show. I'd love to hear from you. Also visit www.luigipignatiello.com. Have a great day of love and peace.